Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with a look at the PTU Patch 3.5.1d, its patch notes and suitability as a release candidate. The patch's testing focus is still ship customization, the 300 series, and despawning ships, but obviously just getting the rest of the bugs ironed out. Some feature updates and bug fixes then, further increased performance and lowered hull health to the 350R to better suit a racing variant. They've slightly increased retro thrust on the 300 series. Players should now be able to add other players to their groups. They fixed a CPU spike and stall around the Lawville area. AI pilots should now properly react to players, which means you actually have them engaging you, fighting and firing at you. And they fixed 2 server crashes. The known issues list has been massively cut down to only 3 listed. NPC assist beacons are no longer function correctly if the server has been up for a while, bed logout doesn't work on planetary surfaces and may be inconsistent elsewhere, and AI and player ships may appear jittery. The 3.5.1d patch has really powered through those known issues and various bug fixes, as you might expect, as it appears they're trying to release the live build for this weekend. Typically, as I understand it, when a patch is almost ready, they have a go-no-go meeting every day to see if the build is ready to be put out that day. So I suspect that that's the sort of thing they're doing today and tomorrow if the patch doesn't go live today. The servers are significantly more stable, which is absolutely great. There were still some problems with ships being despawned for sure, like around outposts and that sort of stuff, and being put into permanent storage, which you would have to then reclaim your ship. I think in the short term, making the 350R hull lighter was a pretty good idea. It makes it more of its own ship. Suitable for racing, but not just objectively better at all roles. Maybe once we have armor as a component, physicalized components, a bit more tweaking, the ship can be more appropriately represented for balance in-game, and just more appropriately as a racer that's not just better than the 300 series. So let's take it for what it is, short-term sort of improvements and balance, potentially not the long-term goals. In my opinion, the major issue for them to tackle now, if possible, for this 3.5.1 to go live, would be to get fixed weapons that still appear to be firing a little bit off-center sometimes, though they are admittedly much better than they've been previously, fixed, and then ship jitter. So ships vibrating, whether they be AI or player, it makes the combat experience suboptimal, breaks from immersion. It's not a great look. Now, potentially they can just put a fix in, maybe they know what the cause of the issue is, but even if they get a bodge in to get it working in the short term, I think that would be pretty useful. I think there's an expectation that the ship jitter and general AI just requires more work, more AI tech to come online. They're still writing the AI, and server optimizations are required to fix a lot of the problems with the servers being stretched to their limits, and potentially that's one of the major causes of that ship jitter, the servers just being overburdened or not appropriate for what we've got in the persistent universe now, as it's pretty damn large as a gameplay area to not have areas sort of like go on standby with server-side object container streaming, which they're hopefully putting in the game pretty soon. But some of those sort of like server optimizations and improvements will be coming with 3.6 in the future. The 3.5.1 patch looks to be a marked improvement on 3.5's branch though, but there's still a way to go even with the most basic core mechanics and features for the persistent universe. This is potentially a live candidate, as is, though as I said earlier, I'm hoping they fix ship jitter and the offset fire from fixed weapons. There's a load of little outlying problems as well. I mean, the ships are still despawned randomly at outposts. They need to have a much longer cooldown period before they're despawned. In fact, don't despawn ships until the player's logged off. Something like that. People can destroy them, people can move them with another ship or whatever. If you are playing the 3.5.1 PTU, I'd love to hear your experiences. Do you think we'll see 3.5.1 live for this weekend? Whatever your thoughts, feel free to share them in the comments below. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For June, we have an Origin 890 Jump, the massive luxury ship that should also be flyable with Alpha 3.6 at the end of the month. That is a huge sort of like capital luxury ship. It's been donated by Odyssey Interstellar, a friendly industrial expansionist organization in Star Citizen that focus on mining, trading, industry, exploration, research, and infrastructure. In short, commerce is their goal. They run regular weekly events in-game now. Please check them out if you are looking for an org to join, links down below. There are a couple of services I shield for as well that you might find useful. If you're looking for a VPN, then check out NordVPN. I use it for security, privacy, and more. It has massive advantages over free VPNs, and if you use the code BoredGamer, you get 75% off your subscription. Boom! Also, there is Shadow Cloud Gaming. This is an alternative to having your own or upgrading your gaming rig on PC. It leverages the power of the internet and your own Shadow server that emulates a high-spec Windows 10 PC, so you can play up to 144Hz 4K anywhere with an old PC, laptop, smartphone, or even tablet. Freedom to play anywhere. The internet is good enough anyway, and it works really well with Star Citizen and all the games that I play, and is constantly updated and even improved with new hardware. Again, use the code BoredGamer for discount. Links below to all of that jazz. Thank you to all that support the channel through Patreon, the YouTube join button, donations, subscribe star, as well as anyone that just generally subscribes, likes, comments, and shares my content. Dings that bell, ding ding. If you feel so inclined, you can find links to all of that down below. A special thank you though to my VIP producers this month: Dalamars, Catastrus, Raz, Gear Khan, General Aventador, Robert Johnson, and Andy Green, who have given well beyond the norm in support for the channel. I know a load of other people have, but I can't name them all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.